checking in no bag, shopping when we land. Big FN bag of ball. Plead the fifth if I get caught, they talk. Came through dripping on them, I been saucing.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on this channel. Today, I'm basically just going to be going over my ETU Advanced Day Trading course. This is the latest edition of the training course that I released this year in 2024. The beginner intermediate course I released in 2023. For those that have taken that already, you guys should recommend taking the advanced one because this covers a lot more in detail on my exact strategy and system that I'm trading. And for those that already have enough experience in the market, you can just go straight to the advanced course because there are certain things you can just skip over in terms of the beginner content. The course is split up into 4 different sections. Okay, it's split up into these 4 different educational sections, and then you also have a final exam at the end. And then I'm also planning on doing weekly live sessions where I'll be answering any questions, going over everyone's trades, doing some recaps of that sort. So yeah, I'm planning on doing that very soon for the members. And then here, basically the first session is about mastering my strategy. I go very in depth. I mean, like super in depth on the exact specifics, fully mechanical technical analysis of my trading system that I trade. Have an introduction, it's around 8 minutes. I go over my POIs, zones that I use, which zones are valid, which zones are not valid. How can you know which zones will hold over time, ahead of time, which zones won't. Go over internal and external and how I view that. Liquidity, as well as my advanced market structure models that I use, as well as explaining the market phases, right? These advanced market structure models, you won't really see anywhere online for free. Okay, you have to pay to see them. And some of these I made my own as well, the advanced market structure models that you will never see from anyone else in the trading space, because I have not seen, based on all the content that I have consumed, anyone teach these, because maybe they just haven't seen it. I don't know. But these are very advanced market structure models that are very mechanical as well. So it's very easy for people to pick up on as long as you have a decent amount of trading experience. And then next section is just market structure simplified with chart examples as well, because I found some people have told me that the advanced market structure was too advanced for them and got them a little bit confused. So I'll be like, okay, that's chill, it's all good. We'll just continue in a different way where we are going to make a more simplified version of those models so that you can still trade profitably, just not as complicated, basically. So there's that. And I always believe that trading and beginning should be complicated. If it's not complicated content you're learning, you're not learning something new. So if everything's very easy, you're not training your brain and you're not learning anything new. So you're not getting the most value out of your money. And my view of why I started this course is to get everyone the most money, like the most value out of their money possible, right? That's why I try to teach as many things as possible from my own personal experience, and some of those things are more advanced for others because I want you guys to learn things. Otherwise, if I'm teaching all these basic easy things everyone teaches online on YouTube, you're not learning like the proper things. So in this course, I'm literally breaking down each and every single step of my strategy, what I'm looking for, where I'm looking for it, how I anticipate price, my entry models that I personally use. There's around 5 different entry models with their each respective win rates and risk rewards that I've told you guys on, and then as well as doing a part 2 of the entry models where I go into specifics on certain models that I like to use and when to use them best, the advantages and disadvantages of each one in different market conditions. Also go over my personal trade management strategies, basically how I manage my trades. You could think of trade management like when you partial, when you take your TP, when you move to break even, things like that, how you manage risk. I go over my timing of trading, to my best kill zone session timings based on my research of data collection on what times in each session work best in terms of your win rate and probability of your TP hitting before your stop loss. Talk about identifying market conditions, good versus bad, anticipating the market ahead of time using draw and liquidity on higher time frame. I'll go into specifics on how you can mechanically do this as well. I put everything together where I help you guys create your system where you can personalize to your own trading, your own basic life schedule. Plus I go over my specific trading view color schemes that I have as well as settings. And then last but not least, I give some variations and potential refinements that you guys can make tailored to yourself to help you improve your trading. The next section is all focused on your mind and data collection and journaling. This is where we focus on psychology and how you develop a professional trader mindset, which is trading off data and journaling. I go over how I journal, where I journal, what I use to journal. I go over the exact formulas I use in my journaling to become a successful trader, how I optimize my trading system, how I collect data, the right way to do it, the wrong way to do it. How I also go over how many assets, for example, I trade, the pros and cons of each of those, how you should be using your time effectively in trading. If you really want to become profitable fast in a short span of time, you want to take the most efficient route possible. You don't want to be the person that's working dumb while working hard. You want to work hard and work smart. Get you the fastest way to profitability through this course. The even faster way is obviously through the mentorship one-on-one, because it's private lessons, unlimited one-on-one private lessons until you become consistently profitable, where you can grow your personal account and then get payouts, but that's for a whole different video. Today we're just focusing on the course. The course, I also go over probability-based trading and how you can compound a personal account from very small amount to very huge amounts within a year or less. I also go over developing a probability-based mindset, how you do that through trading, through practices, things like that. And last but not least, for those that have psychological issues, when should you focus on psychology, and rules that you are specific to implement for those struggling with that to completely remove or mostly remove those issues. And then the third section here is going to be basically on bonus content, and I go over some advanced concepts that I use in trading. I split this section up into sections so that these things are more optional. Okay, optional bonus content that goes very in depth into how the market truly works. This is for people that really want to get good at trading. Okay, you can become profitable without this section, without the bonus advanced concepts section, but I would highly recommend, obviously, if you want to get the most money out of, most value out of your money, do the entire course, because each and every single video is very important. Okay, so make sure to take your time to take into this section. Okay, I talk about how you incorporate news into our trading. Very short video on that, because we don't trade fundamentals much really here. It's mainly just focus on technical analysis, and I'll explain in the course exactly why and logically why that makes sense. I also go over session time-based liquidity, candle range theory, candlestick time theory, how the market algorithm in terms of liquidity works, why it moves there, when it moves there, understanding how the fractal nature of different time frames work in combination with each other, so you guys can understand how different these time frames are. I also do very in-depth videos going over the charts on this as well with a part 2. And then last but not least, we have exclusive look, where I just share basically how you guys utilize all the ETU indicators. For those that are interested in those, I explain basically how I use them each and every day to my trading. And of course, that is optional. This is an optional video. If you guys aren't interested in those indicators, these indicators you will not find anywhere, because they're custom coded by me. So this video is currently being uploaded, so there's no view duration at the moment, nor time duration of the video. And then last but not least, you have a final exam, where I'm basically looking to see how well you guys have really learned all the content. If you guys learn very well, you would do very well on the final exam. If you guys did not learn that well out of the final exam, reach out to me. I'm glad to help you guys go over certain content to make sure you guys are successful traders. Last but not least, we have the trade recaps, case studies, backtesting, breakdown, and live sessions. This is where I'll be putting basic case studies, backtesting sessions, breakdowns, live sessions with the group, and majority is so far right now has been trade recaps, but live sessions will be coming very soon and uploaded in here, as well as more backtests, right? Announcement, just a little note to you guys, just tell you guys basically certain things about this section, what I'm going to go over. I do a lot of case studies, backtesting sessions, right? Pretty long videos here. We do a ton of trade recaps on all the trades I've been taking. Okay, the past week, for example, past month, right? Weekly trade recaps posted, and it seems like recently it's been more than weekly, which completely fine with me. I don't mind making those videos, because these videos will basically help those that basically after going through the course, they want to see how can I apply it to the real chart, which you should already technically have a grasp of from all these videos here, because they're very mechanical. But here it just puts everything together into one, right? And you'll see exactly how I am executing each and every single one of these trades. You see the exact entry, exact stop loss, exact TP. Go very in depth into my analysis in the high time frame, all the way to the lower time frame, how I'm entering, which model I'm using to enter, and you guys should be able to catch all these same trades with me as well, right, through these sessions. So you guys see, we basically are catching roughly around 10R every single day in my trade recaps typically. Of course, it's not including red days. Some red days it might be -2R, -3R. Most red days are not that big anyway, so I don't care much about the red days. But these trade recaps are the risk reward basically after losses, right? So keep that in mind. Each and every one of these trade recaps, I'll also try to sprinkle in some extra content, extra knowledge to you guys. What I see, discretionary things that I see while I'm in a trade, for example, or what I see before I get into a trade, why it's low probability, why it's high probability. And this is also technically extra content as well, but I would say this is very, very important to see so you guys can understand truly how it is to execute like me with the strategy, right? So I would say these videos are very, very helpful, especially if you're still somewhat new to trading, right? And each of these videos, trade recaps, I'll also go into certain topics, right? Some videos I go into POCs and POIs, taking out prior inducement. Okay, I go over some live trading that I took as well. In this video, I did some live trading, and as well as this video here, I passed another prop firm challenge in just a single day, just trading gold, hit 11R, right? Pass the challenge, phase 1, easy money. I go over like the different type of models when I'm using them. These are just normal trade recaps with not many topics here. Talk about setting realistic TPs, expectations. Also some new content as well in terms of time confluences and a new break-even management system that you guys can also add that I've been testing. So just a ton of new content will be added under this section here. The majority of these 3 sessions here are basically done, right? There's not really anything else in my strategy technical wise that I can really add here. Everything sums up everything perfectly. After taking the course, you typically will not have many questions because everything is very, very mechanical and easy to follow. But if you are obviously a new trader, you will have questions. So always feel free to reach out to me if you have questions. I'm here to help you guys become profitable within 3 months or less. Okay, that's my main goal. 3 months or less, preferably 1 month, but 3 months or less with my time and experience in trading the markets. I might maybe potentially add some more psychology videos if I could think of anything else to bring up in those. But those should be also done as well, and bonus content in case later on. But the main section that's going to be further updated would be this section here with all the live sessions and stuff like that. But aside from that, everything else content wise is completely done in the course. So I really hope you guys do enjoy this video. This is just diving again into the course, right? The course has 42 lessons. Okay, we have a lot of members already completing the course, around 80-90%. Completing the course already, which is very, very good progress to see. I love to see it. I just want to see a bit more people take the final exam so that way I can see how everyone else is doing. But aside from that, man, this course is about, I think it's about 17 hours or so right now, and it's gonna only get longer from here, really. But don't worry, because there's only about, I believe, 12 hours of necessary content you need to watch. Everything else is more optional. So like these trade recaps are more of optional for those that really still want to see how I'm taking these trades live, things like that. So yeah, these trade recaps are just going to be extending the course time. But in terms of like the content that you are required to watch to just know the strategy and as well as the mindset, it's about 12 hours. So that's it for this basically review of the course, what's included inside of it when you guys purchase. Once you purchase, you will immediately get access to it and you can immediately start watching all these videos. They're all uploaded to the cloud, so they're saved on here. So you guys can always come back, rewatch all these videos, and it'll tell you when you finish the video and when you didn't finish the video with these check marks. That way you can resume where you left off and you know how much you have percent you have completed it, which is why I love the Watt platform. It's great for teaching people, really. So again, that's it for this video. If you guys are interested in more content from me, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for notifications for further uploads. And that's basically it for this course. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the course. I hope to see you guys in a Discord as well, which is completely free. There's not many channels locked or unlocked really for free members, but you will get access to a private community of traders as well when you buy a course with other like-minded community course members. So you guys can also discuss there. So it's just overall a very great small group of traders, because I like to keep the group small. I don't want to make the group extremely big, otherwise it's harder to provide personalized help to everyone. So I hope to see you guys in the course and in the group.